Hey guys, how's it going? Well, it turned out to be a beautiful day here in Vancouver, British Columbia. It was rainy and cloudy this morning, but there's a lot of wind today, and the wind blew all those clouds away, at least the rain clouds. Obviously, there's still some there. So today I'm working on my battery situation. What happened was I took the batteries out of my Express that I thought were pretty much toast. But I thought, I'd bring them to the place I bought them, explain the situation, and see what they can do. Maybe they can bring them back to life. Maybe they can, give me a credit towards new ones. I don't know. I figured it's worth a shot. So he did manage to bring them back to life, and I don't think they're going to be as good as they were initially because they weren't holding a charge, but he says they're fine, so I don't know. I guess I'm going to have to just wait and see, by using them to see how good they are and if their kind of like integrity was compromised. Basically, what happened was they were in my Express, and unbeknownst to me, my solar panel wasn't charging them. And well, I kind of figured it out, but I was like, why aren't these taking a charge? So what I was doing is I was just running the van every morning and every night for like 5 minutes just to get get a charge off the solenoid, off the alternator. And that did work. But I found that the amp hours would drop really fast. Like it would be 12.8. I don't know if you call it amp hours or voltage or what. It would be like 12.8, and then within 4 hours it was like 12.1, and I had no load on it, so I don't know why it was going down so fast. Anyway, so I was concerned, and 12.1 is not good for the batteries. That's why I thought they might be. I thought I might have wrecked another pair of batteries, guys. Anyway, so I brought them over to him, and the place is called Century Batteries. I recommend them. I don't think they're that cheap, but they know what they're talking about. And I think it's kind of nice to support the mom and pop type operations. I think you get better customer service. They want to earn your business. I could have bought them at Canadian Tire or wherever else, but I got them at this Century Batteries place, and I would go back there. Now, what happened was I basically left them there for like 2.5, 3 weeks. Ever since I sold the Express, I took those batteries out, brought them to this place, and I basically left them there because I'm just trying to get my van sorted out and working on putting my solar panel on the top, and I know that I'm not going to be able to do anything with the batteries until I have the solar panel on. And I'm just trying to do all the things I can as quickly as I can. So knowing that the batteries just be sitting in my van unused and not being charged, I was wanting to leave them at the place as long as possible where they could keep them on the battery charger. So finally he called me and said, "Hey, we got your batteries." And I go, "Oh yeah, okay." So then I went and got them like the other day, and now they're in the van. What I've done here is I've cut the bottom of my bed off. How's this thing go now? One-handed, not easy. And it wasn't that easy because I just have my skill saw right now over there, circular saw, and I thought I'd just drill a hole here so the blade is, the way the circular saw is, you can't get right to the very edge, and it was a little tricky with the stuff on the way. I had to make sure that the blanket didn't get sucked into the blade and all that jazz. And this will allow me to have access to my batteries because these are They're the kind that you're going to have to maintain every once in a while by adding some distilled water. So to keep that wooden piece up, I have these two brackets here. And then luckily I don't even have to put any brackets on this side because the plywood goes a bit over this edge, so there's a little bit of lip there. The other thing I did was I drilled a hole into here, and that's where my hose is going to go so I can vent my battery box. I'm going to have to drill a hole through the bottom of the van, which I really don't want to do, but there's no real avoiding it. Other thing I just did was I realized that my thing is going to be sliding around all the time over here, like underneath the bed. So I put this little piece, this little bracket here, so that now it doesn't move forward. Now what it will do is it'll move this way a bit, but because of this piece, it's not going to go that far. So I can live with that. Battery box in place. What I need to do eventually is screws down through here. There's the ones I had used previously into the bottom, so this doesn't slide around in here. The more stable this is, the better, because if I ever do get in an accident, I mean, there's going to be like 120 pounds of batteries in here, so I don't want them flying around. As much as I can help it, do what I can. But I'm not going to screw these down right now because I need to reseal. I'm going to reseal this whole thing and keep the hose looking all ticky-poo. It's kind of ratty in there, so I'm going to get some silicone or something and seal it up. Since I'm going to be doing that, I don't want to be sticking the screws in here because this isn't the best huge quality wood. It's just regular plywood, the stuff that's on the floor, and I want the screws to have lots of bite. So basically I only want to screw this in once. That's my goal. And since I'm not going to do this part right now, I'm not going to screw it in because I'm going to have to take this out to do that. So that's it all put together. I have to buy some hooks so I can hook my bungee cord on here to stop it moving this way. I just had an idea that I thought of. See, the tricky part is what I was doing before is I used this red tape and I sealed all the edges just to make sure that no vapors could get through. But once this is screwed into place, it's going to be really hard to access this back edge. So if I want to take the lid off, I mean, I'm going to have to, I don't know how I'm going to do that. I'll have to think about that some more. If you guys have any ideas about that, please leave me a comment in the comment section below. But somehow I got to be able to tape all these edges like I have previously, so that I mean, they got this little bit of foam here, but this does, I don't have confidence in that's going to seal it enough to make sure the vapors don't go out. Of course, the majority of it's going to go through the hose, so that's what the plan is, but you know, plans always don't work out as you would like, so definitely going to have to think of something, because this thing's got to be permanently screwed down. There's going to be like 120 pounds of batteries, like I said, so I don't want to be moving this around. I want this to be able to just come up. Not sure how to do that. Alright guys, got the batteries in there now, and let's put this bungee cord across. It's not as tight as I want it, but I just screwed this side in because there was too much slack. Maybe I'll even screw this side in too, but I want to be able to just loosen this. I don't know. I'm also thinking of putting some like, I don't know what that would be, 1 inch by 1 inch in here on both sides, just to keep it from sliding around as much as possible. Every bit you can do helps, right? And thankfully it's not raining right now, and I'm under my favorite spot, the dry spot. Anyway guys, there you have it. Thanks for watching. Take care. Have a good night.